definitely do a few interesting things today. So let's start with our prayer. Inhale and exhale to the heart. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamosoma Jyoti Digamaya Mriturma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From darkness to light. That's our trajectory today. Specifically, given the background, that's all we are trying to do. So, the first thing is, and as I go, it will be more, it will be instructive as well as, we'll do things. The spinal cord has to be straight. So to have the spinal cord straight, the need of that is you extend your abdominal and thoracic muscles. This is called the respiratory muscles. They are usually very stringent and strong. They need to be pulled up. And so are the back muscles. And it is needed to do that. If you pull your spinal cord up, they get extended and eventually relaxed. That extension itself is a sympathetic response, but the relaxation after that is parasympathetic. And yoga in general improves the tone of the body from sympathetic to parasympathetic. And I talk a lot about it in my morning meditation classes as well as evening classes. So very, very important to have that spinal cord straight and head, mid body and lower body aligned. We'll do a couple of long deep breaths, and inhaling, hand goes up and the palms come down to the chest. 3 rounds. Inhale and exhale. Spinal extension. And then as we do our exhale this time, we'll do a chanting. Inhale. And relax. Hopefully you're doing your dinacharya, getting up early in the morning, having your warm glass of water in malasana, in squatting position, improves the gastrocoeliac reflexes for proper elimination, brush and floss, tongue scraping, oleation, so using oil in the mouth, massaging the gum and spitting it out, swishing and spitting it out. Powerful technique to kill any germs, bacteria, virus in the mouth. Massaging before shower or just during shower, after shower, with some oil, which improves your vasodilation and improves the general health of your oxygen absorption in the body. Muscles get relaxed, and that's what we want to be. That's the morning routine. Along with yoga, meditation, you will be in a good space. Now what we do, Namaskar Mudra, we do this. Now we'll do a Paschim Namaskar Mudra. So go like this, put the palms in the back and try to go as much as you can. Now you may not be able to do all the way up, but do as much as you can. But keep the 2 palms together. So this is a short way of having your spinal cord straight. And we will do few asanas in this posture. So take your 2 feet together and maybe come a little bit ahead in front of the chair, and then we'll do exhalation on the side. Exhalation on the side. So inhale, exhale on the side, and inhale, come back, take another inhalation, exhale on the side, hold for a bit, and inhale to the middle. Now we'll introduce the oo sound along with it. So inhale, inhale, come back, release, again inhale, and inhale, come back to the belly. One last round. Inhale, and release. Take a deep breath again here in the middle. Hold, release. Release your arms. So these vibrations are very, very important for our, and I'll go through with you when we do a little bit of ma. These vibrations have direct impact on the carotid sinus, the carotid arteries, the cranial nerves going all the way into the brain via the vagus channel, and then coming out through our pituitary and throughout the body as neurotransmission and hormonal efficiencies throughout of the body. So these mantras, these chantings have a profound physiological impact on your vagal system, and therefore it's important that we do that, more or less with each yogic practice. We'll do another very powerful stretch. Inhale. Hold your right arm with your left palm and pull it as you exhale. Your spinal cord is straight. You're not moving like this. You're just taking your right palm, pulling it down. Feel the stretch in your lattice, your deltoids. The impact on your shoulder muscles and your joints. One of the most complex rack and pinion joints we have. The tendons, the cartilages, all of that are getting worked up. And then we release. Do the same thing. So as you went up, inhaling and exhaling, let's go down as much as we can. Pull it down. Hold the palm. Hold the wrist if needed. Feel that pressure. Do it so that you are not in pain, but you are fashionably discomfortable or comfortably discomfortable. So you have a little bit of strain, but not in pain. So come, we need to have this done the right way. If you are in pain, then the body goes into a fight or flight system. Then you are not in the state you want to be. If you are comfortably discomfortable, then you are going into the right state. Your body will get used to this quickly. This is part of the neuroplasticity or learning, and it generates neurons that are highly beneficial, specifically at some of us in our later stages in life. Inhale, come up. Now we'll do 2 more rounds of this with ma sound. So inhale, hold, and inhale, go up, and exhale, inhale, stretch it up. Be aware of the spinal cord being straight, and hold and pull it down with the ma and exhale. And inhale up, last one, and exhale. And relax. Feel the upper extremities, the shoulder joints, the neck, the head. The sound travels to the 9th and 10th cranial right here, the back, into the thalamus, which triggers signals to the pituitary. That triggers few hormones. It triggers neurotransmitters, which triggers hormones throughout the body. There are different places the hormones are triggered from. Pituitary is one of them. Dopamine and others. There is another hormone that gets triggered called GABA, which induces a sleep-like impact. You don't have to have melatonin. You can do some of these practices and sleep well. I might start a sleep technique class a couple of times a week separately. If that happens, I'll let you guys know. Because sleep is very important during this time. Without sleep, your immunity is highly impacted. All these asanas, the breathing, the sound, the movements, they act as immunomodulators. And it's very, very important. It's understood that way and done that way. It's not like sitting and moving your palm. This is a definite method to this. Breath, sound, mind associated with the sound. It's all become a very powerful tool for us. Inhale up and exhale. We'll do again 3 rounds. First, we'll show you how to do. So inhale. So both hands are not like this, not like that. Keep it here. And if there is any pain in the shoulders or elbows, unless it's unbearable, bear with it. And exhale. Slowly, very slowly, very slowly, very slowly. And relax. A couple of fundamental principles, always keep in mind: exhalation longer than inhalation. Exhalation is parasympathetic, inhalation is sympathetic. So, from a layman's perspective, parasympathetic is good, sympathetic is a little, crazy. Just keep that in mind. So we like to move into a parasympathetic, a calming tone, especially given the environment. Now we need sympathetic also. We will not survive without sympathetic. But there's a time and place for that. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll do with sound. After we do when you do the exhale coming in, we'll do with the uma. Okay, so inhale fully, very slowly and fully. Hold it here. And relax. Feel it. The breath, the sound, the feeling. It creates a beautiful topography in this space and time. We don't control the space. We have a little bit say in the time. Everything else is out of control. It's not in our hands. In fact, most of it is illusionary, imaginary. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Hold. And relax. Symbolically, eyes for the lower lobe, U is in the middle lobe of the lung, is from the upper portion of the lung. Scientifically, these frequencies have different impacts on different parts of the vagal nervous system, having different impacts. In yoga, we have a pranic and symbolic and spiritual routine or explanation, not routine. And we also have anatomical and very physical explanations. We need to connect the two to get the maximum benefit out of our routines. Inhale up and exhale to the side. As much as you can, don't fall down from the chair. You want to adjust yourself, adjust. You want to open up your legs, that's fine. Exhale and hold a bit. We'll come to holding also. There's a time and place to hold. And inhale to the top. Exhale and inhale and exhale to the side. And hold in exhalation. Your biceps should touch your ear, so these two should be touching. Adjust yourself if you have pain anywhere in the body. Always adjust. Full freedom. And then inhaling, come to the top and release. So what we'll do is, next two, we'll do with ah. Inhale. Hold. And as you hold, feel it quickly. This side versus this side. Contraction and expansion. And then inhaling, come back up. And exhaling, we'll do again ah. Hold it a bit. And inhale. And exhale. We'll do another, it's called head neck rotation, but it's also actually a mudra. And head neck rotation is more modern term. It's actually called Brahma Mudra. And so it's also very, very powerful for the carotid arteries, the carotid sinus, the optic nerve that goes to the C4, C6, the superior optic nerves that are inside. The cranial fourth and sixth goes all the way into the optic nerves. It's good for your eyes. And I'll talk a little bit about Trataka. We did Trataka the other day. Another very powerful tool at our disposal. So, inhale. Again, very slow. Nothing is fast here. Slow is golden. That's the mantra. You can run around the whole day. Here, you slow down. Let's reset our clock. Inhale. And exhale. Chin to chest. Spinal cord straight. Chin to chest. Should be a little pressure on your Adam's apple. Not much, a little bit. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Inhale. And we'll do exhale with oo sound. Inhale. And exhale. Sorry, I forgot to do the sound. Let me do it again. Inhale. And inhale. And let go. Last round. Inhale. Hold and inhale. relax. Just observe your sensations surrounding you. The sensations are the ultimate truth. Everything else is questionable. Those sensations, at this time, at this moment, the moments of truth. Everything else is always emotion, body, feeling. So a sensation is part of feeling. So, questionable. We'll do head rotation. It has a Sanskrit name, I'm forgetting that. It's a beautiful Sanskrit name actually. So we'll do inhale, up, and then as we come down, exhaling, and rub your chin through your chest. Inhale up and continue. We'll do a ma sound as we go down and exhale. Okay? So inhale and exhale. Inhale. On the other side, inhale. And relax. We'll do inhale and then head stretch to the side with an ah sound. Inhale. And relax. Inhale. And relax. Inhale. And relax. As you relax, just observe your sensations from your head, chest, and slowly in the lower extremities all the way to your ankle and feet. We'll do certain things which can be treated as practices. Some can be treated as a pranayama, some can be treated as a kriya, depending on how you use it. We'll do some, it's called bhastrika, but I'm not going to use it as a typical bhastrika. I'm going to use it as a slower, more movement based breathing practice. But we can speed it up or speed it down to make there's different impacts, because they impact our nervous system very differently. But this is good. What I'm doing is we'll be doing a slow one that will impact the shoulder joints. And the shoulder joints, it has rippling effect through our muscles and nervous system to the hip joints. and from the hip joints it has ripple effect to our knees and ankles. And what I'm saying is very advanced therapies which have to do a lot of knee and ankle therapies that I do. But these are not normally used, but has been seen to have a lot of good impact on knee health, joint health in general. So we'll do is inhale and exhale. So inhale, stretching out, and exhale, Adi Mudra or Bala Mushti Mudra. Babies hold their fist like this. So inhale, inhale, we'll add some sound to it. So, hum. So, inhale, hum. 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 Last one, hum, and relax. Chin Mudra, Chinmay Mudra, Ali Mudra, Brahma Mudra, Dhyana Mudra. There are a whole bunch of mudras, hundreds of them. Vayu Mudra, index finger. They have different impacts. They invigorate, like acupressure. These different mudras impact different parts, internal parts, muscles, organs, lung, mind, nerves. So some will calm you down. In fact, you can try it at your home. Do come couple of, just observe your breathing with your palms down. I'll just show you a little bit. And then observe your breathing with the palms up. You'll see a difference. One is longer than the other. Just the movement. Our rishis taught all of this. They experimented with all of these, the movements, the sounds, and over thousands of years they created this science of yoga. Yet to be revealed, it's not yet out there in the open. A lot of people still think it's ambo jumbo. But we yogic practitioners are trying to bring it up forefront, with science in one side and spirituality on the other, yoga staying right in the middle, like the charioteer, guiding us to the front. I've designed a COVID-19, there are a whole bunch of routines, and a whole bunch of routines can work. I've designed a 10-minute short in my, I placed it in my YouTube channel. I've also put it in my Facebook, and I also put it in my app called Dr. Yogi, Dr. Yogi. You can download and take a look. And I'm continuously updating it as I'm researching more and experimenting with myself and other small groups. But I'll maybe do that later. I think I did it last time. I'll do that a little later. So that's up. Exhale. This is a typical airplane kind of thing. This is a breathing practice. Exhale. And you can look up. And you can Inhale. And into the center. Check what kind of time we have. 5:38. I was talking more than doing. So let's do the routine. We'll do sun salutation. This is the typical routine that I'm proposing. And again, this is not the only routine. Yoga is not even any medication. You have drugs, right? You have multiple drugs. So there are different ways of treating a disease. Yoga is even further there. This is not a reductive science. It's a reductive holistic science, which means that there are certain things you give preferences to, but you need to do the other things also. Okay, it's a wellness, but it has deep scientific forays in it. So that's why I say science and spirituality. Yoga is right in between, combining the two. It's an extremely unventured sphere that bright minds have started to come in and transform it. So we'll do sun salutation, 2 rounds. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. May look confusing, so I'm going to do one more time. So 1, 2, 3, pull it down, head back, 4, squeeze it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Simulates the actual 12 steps Surya Namaskar, but in a simpler way, in a sitting way, in a non-invasive manner. It does the spinal rejuvenation, it does the squeezing, it more or less does everything. You have to do a couple more. Now we do this dynamic duo, the Bhujangasana and Parvatasana swing that we do, like you may have seen that. But here we do it like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very simple. Made it very simple. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So if you want to do this as a routine, do these two. If you have short time, so early morning, before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, 2-3 times, 10 minutes each, you can do all of this. Okay? And then you relax a bit. Your heart rate is up a little bit, relax. Relaxation is more important than doing. Inactivity is very important and more perfusive than activity, according to yoga, and in fact, according to a lot of kinetics and all those guys, my body movement guys, my son does that all the time. Relaxation is very important. To take yourself out of the situation is very important, physically, mentally. And then we'll do, the routine continues like this. We'll do a fast Kapalabhati. I do 120 in 60 seconds, but you can do at your best pace you can. I'll do 30. the calmness. Keval Kumbhakam. Oxygenation happens. There are other neuromuscular things happen. Maybe we'll take it up next class. It's a deep, deep science. Deep, unimaginable how our rishis invented all this. They must have had special insights into the body. And they felt probably the body in a different way than we feel. They are more introspective. They could go deep down. Anulam Vilam. So we'll also do a belly breathing after this. I'll do 5 rounds. So bring it out. Be pregnant with air and squeeze it out. Inhale. Imagine the play of this on the internal organs and the vagal endings into the gastrointestinal system. Now that's all traveling up there, creating beneficial hormones. And relax. After that, we'll do Anulam Vilam. You guys have done it. We'll do 3 rounds here. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Slowly. I'm doing a little fast because I don't want to go beyond 45 minutes.